Yo, YouTube, what's up with your boy, Sports and Fitness Rants? I'm back, guys. Click that like button. Subscribe to my channel. What's up, y'all? Welcome back, guys. Welcome back, man. Got another great video for you guys today, as usual, man. You guys know the deal on this channel. It's all about setting the record straight, stopping the lies, stopping the narratives, stopping them from rewriting history, guys. And in this video, you know what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about LeBron James, goofball LeBron James, bricking up the game time shot last night as the Los Angeles Lakers lose to the Detroit Pistons last night. And LeBron James once again out there doing nothing for the Lakers, and the stats do not impact the game, man. Once again, the Lakers lose again, another game, and LeBron James puts up some stats that don't impact nothing. Another meaningless triple-double for LeBron James. It's insane to me, man. The numbers this guy puts up that they celebrate that have no impact on the game. And once again, LeBron James bricks up the game time shot at the end of the game because that's what LeBron James always does. Brick up shots when it matters most, guys. And we're going to talk about a game in this video, guys. And I want to thank you guys, everyone across the world, everyone across the states has been supporting my channel. Once again, you guys know I'm truly humbled by all support, man. It truly means a lot, guys. I want to send a special thanks out to my man, Rick James, who came through once again with the super thanks. Thank you very much to Rick James for coming through with the super thanks. And thank you to all you guys that came through the live stream on Sunday. And like I said, and donated to our channels, man. Donate to the live stream. Thanks a lot to all you guys out there, man. For real, man. It means a lot, guys. And you guys know what to do. Turn the volume all the way up. Hit that play button. Remember, these videos are for educational purposes. And let's roll. So, yes, guys, like I said, man, we're going to talk about this goof LeBron James and how he bricked up the game time shot last night. Now, if you guys don't know, the Los Angeles Lakers played the Detroit Pistons last night. I did not watch any of the game last night. I don't even need to watch the game. Once again, I don't have to watch all these Los Angeles Lakers games to give you guys a breakdown and give you guys a 411 of what's going on this season. Because before this season started, I told you guys the facts. Anthony Davis is clearly the best player on the team, and the Lakers are only going to go as far as Anthony Davis can take them. LeBron James is not leading the Lakers anywhere. Nowhere. I tell you, he's in a lose-lose situation this season. And I've been 100% on the money. This man, LeBron James, is what, a negative 108, 107, 100, whatever the hell he is on the season, plus minus wise, the worst on the team. So they promote LeBron James as the best player in the Lakers, but not only the best player in the Lakers, but as a top 10 player in the NBA still. Kenny the Jet Smith, you guys know I always bring it up, has LeBron James, or was promoting LeBron James as the second best player in the league. Currently, that's right, guys. So they'll promote all of these things, but the truth is, the facts remain that LeBron James has the worst plus minus on his team. So how can the best player on the team, one of the top players in the league, have the worst plus minus on his team by far? The best plus minus on the team, guys, you know what's the best plus minus on the Lakers? I believe it's D'Angelo Russell, guys, with a plus 56. I believe it's D'Angelo Russell. I might be wrong on that. But last time I checked, I believe D'Angelo Russell led the Lakers in plus minus. It's the same D'Angelo Russell that the LeBron James fans are always saying needs to be traded, that's no good, blah, 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 blah. The problem for D'Angelo Russell's been he's playing with LeBron James, and he cannot play his role or play his game with LeBron James. D'Angelo Russell's the one guy, or one of the guys that look a lot different, a lot better when LeBron James ain't on the court. When he's out, when he's not playing, D'Angelo Russell seems to be more comfortable, more consistent because he's playing his actual role. But LeBron James is the worst plus minus on the team. Last night was more the same. He was a -1 in the plus minus, right? The worst, I believe Anthony Davis was a plus 19. I believe Austin Reed was a plus 16. I believe Max Christie, I believe, was a plus 10. I believe the only two starters that were a negative in the plus minus was Rui Hachimura, I believe, and LeBron James, guys. Once again, another triple-double for LeBron James with a negative in the plus minus. So he put up, 28 points or whatever it was, 11 rebounds, 11 assists, and you are a -1 in the plus minus. So once again, like I'm always telling you guys, LeBron James is putting up numbers, but you're not playing any defense. You're not being consistent on both sides of the ball. So LeBron James might score a couple of baskets, but he's giving up baskets. He's not playing that defense. He's not been rebounding the ball at a high level throughout the entire season. I told you, the man's barely averaging 1 offensive rebound a game. That's simply pathetic, and that's mediocre at best. In this era of NBA, with the size that LeBron James is, this man don't offensive rebound. He cannot rebound the basketball because he does not give effort. Offensive rebounds require effort, just like defense does. And LeBron James ain't giving the effort like that. So how the hell are you going to offensive rebound? How are you going to help Anthony Davis out on the glass? So these numbers don't mean anything. See, this is what we're talking about. Back in the day, I remember they used to always talk about players putting up stats on a team that wasn't good. right? So they're big, oh yeah, this guy could put up numbers. He's averaging 25 points a game, but his team never makes the playoffs, or they're always a first round exit. They're a mediocre basketball team. No one ever, put stock into guys putting up numbers on bad teams or mediocre teams. What we want to see is these guys impact the winning. It's not just about the numbers. And last night, the Lakers have all the assistants again, but they lose to the Detroit Pistons. And I believe the Detroit Pistons have swept the season series versus the Lakers. That's right. You've heard me correctly. The Detroit Pistons. How many games did the Detroit Pistons win last year? Now, don't get me wrong. The Detroit Pistons are a much improved team this year. They're much better than they were last year. But how many wins did the Detroit Pistons have last year, guys? Not many. They're a pretty bad team. Like I said, they're better this year, but that's not saying much. And the Lakers have lost both games to the Detroit Pistons this year, guys. So they're 0-2 against the Pistons. The Pistons have swept the season series against the Lakers. And now the Lakers are in what? The 7th seed now? I believe they fall to 16 and 13. And like I said, they had all the assistants, all the help on their side last night. The Lakers were at home. They had all the free throw advantage help again last night. Would they shoot 25 free throws? I believe the Pistons shot 12. So you doubled their free throws last night. But more importantly, like I've been telling you guys, look at the personal fouls again for the starters for the Lakers versus the starters for the Detroit Pistons, guys. Look at the numbers. It's insane. The starters for the Lakers, I believe, were called for 10 fouls or 11 fouls. The team overall was called for less fouls than the starters for the Pistons were called for. Once again, I believe it was 20-10 in total fouls, guys, for the game. For the game, 10 fouls to 20? That's insane, guys. And this is what we're alluding to when I talk to you guys about the fouls, not just the free throws, but the amount of fouls called against the Lakers versus their opponents, man. And if you look at the starters in particular for a lot of these games, the starters for the other teams will always have guys in foul trouble or have guys close to foul trouble all the time. Go look at it. It's completely lopsided. The starters for other teams will have all these fouls, and the Lakers have no fouls on their starters. Anthony Davis will have 1 foul. LeBron James will have 0 fouls more often than not. Maybe he'll have 1 foul. Maybe. Austin Reeves, Hachimura, they don't call fouls on any of these guys on the Lakers because they're LeBron James' team. They never call fouls on these guys. The media won't talk about this. LeBron James fans never want to bring these things up. They just want to go out there and talk about LeBron James' stats and then talk about what the other players didn't do. And once again, LeBron James took the most shots than anyone else on the Lakers. So LeBron James chucked up 16 shots last night. I believe Anthony Davis took 14, who was the next closest player. And I keep telling you guys the same thing. Why is LeBron James taking more shots than Anthony Davis? There's no reason for LeBron James to be leading the Lakers in field goal attempts. This season, Anthony Davis is averaging, I believe, 18.6 field goal attempts a game. LeBron James averaging 18. So essentially, they're averaging the same. And what did I tell you guys in the early part of the season? When Anthony Davis was playing at an MVP level the first 2-3 weeks of the season, when he was dropping all these 30-point games, 12, 13, 14, 15 rebound games, 3-4 blocks a game, right? Just doing it all for the Lakers, man, being consistent. He was leading the Lakers in field goal attempts. He was averaging a little bit over 17 field goal attempts a game. LeBron James, I believe, was averaging like 16 field goal attempts. So Anthony Davis was averaging like a field goal and a half attempt more than LeBron James in that first month of the season or so when the Lakers were looking pretty decent and Anthony Davis was an MVP contender. But ever since then, LeBron James has sabotaged Anthony Davis without even realizing it. See, a lot of the LeBron James fans don't realize that LeBron James' play style is the reason why his teammates are never able to help him the way they keep saying that he needs help. How can Anthony Davis be that guy when LeBron James is taking the same amount of shots as he is? It doesn't add up. It don't make sense. Anthony Davis has an offensive game. He's a two-way player. He's probably one of the best two-way players in the league, right behind Giannis at that position. So why is Anthony Davis not taking 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 shots a game? Anthony Davis should be easily taking 22, 23 shots a game easily. But what would that mean? That would mean that LeBron James has to give up about 4 or 5 shots. So LeBron James is averaging 18 shots a game on the season for whatever reason. I don't know. This man should be averaging probably 13 shots a game, 14 shots a game for the season. I told you he should be playing 10 minutes less a game. He's playing about 35 minutes a game. He should be playing 25 minutes a game. The man's averaging 4 turnovers a game. Once again, last night, LeBron James, no steals, no blocks on the defensive end. Like I said, your plus minus is a negative. And more importantly, LeBron James bricks up the last second shot last night. And why is that important, guys? Because this is what we're alluding to when we talk about LeBron James cannot shoot. And LeBron James cannot shoot when it matters most. So if you noticed last night, LeBron James was 2 for 4 from 3-point range. which is pretty damn good. He only took 4 threes. That's great on LeBron James. He made 2 of them, 50%. Fantastic, right? So in the box score, the numbers will say LeBron James 2 for 4 from 3, 50%. This man was doing his thing last night. LeBron James hitting the shot. Except if you dig deeper into the game, if you watch the end of the game, then what you'll notice is what I'm always telling you guys. LeBron James will make those shots. The sun will shine, like I always tell you guys. But when it matters most, he will not be there. So last night, LeBron James, the Lakers had the ball with about 3.5 seconds to go in the game. They're down by 3, 117 to 114. They had made a rally. They were down by, I believe, I want to say 9 points with, 2 minutes to go in the game. They were getting beat handedly. The Pistons went on a run there, right, to start the third quarter, the fourth quarter, and they opened the game up. They started on I can't remember the run they were on, like a 17-6 run or something like that. They opened the game up and essentially had a lead. The Lakers went on a rally. They got some free throws. They got some fouls in their favor, right? They were able to make a rally because this is what the NBA does for the Lakers, LeBron James. They were able to make a rally and pull within 3. The Lakers have the ball with a little bit under 4 seconds to go. And of course, for some reason, they draw up a play for LeBron James to shoot the shot. Now, coming into that shot, LeBron James was 2 for 3 from the three-point line. 2 for 3. He had attempted 3 threes, and he made 2 of them. That's pretty damn good, right? You're shooting like 60-some% from the three-point line at that point, right? You're not chucking up a bunch of threes. You've only taken 3, and you made 2 of them. So they draw up the play for LeBron James. Like I said, for whatever the reason, they go with LeBron James, who's nowhere close to being their best three-point shooter or their best shooter in general. So why would you not go to a Rui Hachimura and give him a chance? Or a Gabe Vincent, or a D'Angelo Russell, an Anthony Davis, a Dalton Connect, an Austin Reeves? Why would you not go to any one of those other guys and give them an opportunity to knock a shot down? Because they're more shooters or more of a shooters than LeBron James is. But LeBron James was 2 for 3 going into that shot. They draw up a play. LeBron James is wide open, maybe 2-3 steps behind the three-point line. Wide open. Go watch the replay, guys. Go watch it. He's wide open. LeBron James raises up for this 3. And what happens? What always happens? He was way off. It wasn't like the shot rolled in and out. LeBron James has no touch on his jump shot. So either it's going in or it's clanging bad. And he clanged it bad. He was short to the left by a mile. It banged so hard off the rim, it went up over the backboard, guys. And that was the end of the game. This is LeBron James. So going into that shot, you were 2 for 3 from three-point range. So the numbers might have said, hey, have LeBron James shoot this shot because he's only missed 1. He's 2 for 3 right now. And you look at the rest of the game, what was he, 10 for 16, I believe, on the game. So he was making some shots. He was feeling it, right? LeBron James out there playing his game. Triple-double LeBron James, man. He was out there doing the corny shoulder shrug with the team down by 6 points with like 40 seconds to go. The dude's a clown, man. But he goes up there and shoots up a brick, a bad brick. Not even close, because this is what LeBron James does, guys. That's him right there. It don't matter what he's doing all game long. When it matters most, when you need him to make that shot, to tie the game, whatever the case may be, more often than not, he's not going to be there. Has LeBron James knocked down some shots? Absolutely. And before I hear the LeBron James fans in my comments talking about the game winners he's made in the playoffs, once again, this is what we're alluding to. You've lowered the bar and the standard for LeBron James. You guys will always talk about the playoff shots that he's made and how a lot of those playoff winners amounted to nothing. He made playoff winners in a series that he lost. But anyway, they always love to talk about the playoffs, but they have no energy to talk about the final shots. Has he made any game winners in the finals? I don't remember LeBron James ever hitting a game winner in the finals. Once again, when it matters most, right? At the highest level, the finals. Don't talk to me about the playoffs. You're an all-time great. He's the greatest of all time, and you guys talking about the playoff game winners he hit? Once again, not impressed if you hit the game winner against the 2018 Indiana Pacers in the first round led by Bogdan Bogdanovic. No one's impressed with this stuff. No one's impressed with your game winner against the Orlando Magic in the 2009 Eastern Conference Finals in a series that you got beat handedly in. No one gives a damn about that game winner you chucked up and hit. Once again, it amounted to nothing. Nothing. No one's impressed with this stuff, man. All right? So when we're talking about the finals, let me know when LeBron James makes a shot in the finals. Because the shot that LeBron James tried to make or take with the finals on the line in Game 6 in 2013, it was Ray Allen Chris Bosh, who had to rebound the ball and then make the shot for LeBron James because he threw up a brick like he always does. When it matters most, more often than not, he will brick it up like he did last night. This is what he always does. You remember that game against the Nuggets in the playoffs last year, right? LeBron James, what was he doing last year? He shot like 40-some% from three-point range last year. You know, all the LeBron James fans talk about, oh, LeBron James, he's the three-point shooter now. He's a three-point shooter now. In the playoffs, LeBron James was wide open at the top of the key for that three-point shot to take the lead. And what happened? He threw up a brick, man. He was wide open at the top of the key and threw up a brick. And then what happened on the other end? Jamal Murray came down, hit the game winner. That's LeBron James, guys. He always is a witness to other people's greatness. In his inconsistent ways, came back again last night, and he threw up a brick when it mattered most for the game winner, because this is what he does. But the funny thing is, and why LeBron James doesn't get any respect, and why he's a corny individual, is because before that, about 20 or 30 seconds prior to that shot attempt, the Lakers were down by, I want to say they were down by 4 or 5 points with like 40 seconds to go. I told you, the Lakers made a rally at the end there to bring the game within the 3-point margin. But they were down by, 4 or 5 points. I can't remember. LeBron James just hit like an and one, right? He got fouled doing what he does, right? Driving into people's chests, blowing them off him, throwing up some lucky shot off the glass. He got the foul because this is what the Lakers do. They always get the foul calls towards the end of the games. Whenever they're down, the referees always allow or make it so that the LA Lakers can rally somehow. You ever notice that? The Lakers will be down by 15, 12 points. There'll be maybe a minute and a half to go. All of a sudden, the Lakers are getting all these fouls. All of a sudden now, the team is getting all these fouls called against them. And the Lakers make a rally, and that's what happened last night. So LeBron James gets this penalty. Gets the N1, right? And then he starts doing he's doing this. This guy's doing this shoulder. He's doing the shoulder shrug with his team down in like 40 seconds to go. The team is down, I believe, 4 points. I want to say they were down 4 or 5 points with 40 seconds to go. LeBron James doing the shoulder shrug. Who was he being guarded by? Tobias Harris when he hit that shot? Tobias Harris. Really? This is what we're talking about? This LeBron James, guys. The dude is a cornball extraordinaire, man. Doing the shoulder shrug with your team losing with 40 seconds to go. You weren't doing that shoulder shrug when you took that three and bricked it up, were you? Where's the shoulder shrug then? No, LeBron James turned around and walked off the court. Didn't shake hands with nobody. None of that stuff. He walked right off the court because that's what LeBron James does. He walks right off the court, man. And once again, why was LeBron James taking that shot at the end of the game? They should have drew a play somebody. J.J. Redick's a genius. He's a savant of basketball. But you have LeBron James taking and attempting a 3-point shot at the end of the game with 3 seconds to go with your team down by 3? LeBron James, your best 3-point shooter? No, he's not. Nowhere close to being the best 3-point shooter. I would have taken Rui Hachimura over him. I would have taken Austin Reeves over him. I would have taken Dalton Connect over him. I would have taken D'Angelo Russell over him. I would have taken Anthony Davis over him in that moment. I would have taken any one of those guys to shoot that shot over LeBron James. LeBron James had plenty of time, plenty of years, plenty of games to try to do this and be that guy, and he never did it. Never been that dude, man. LeBron James is not clutch like that. It's laughable when they try to argue and debate LeBron James as one of the most clutch players in NBA's history, because once again, there's levels to this. Is LeBron James like James Harden in the postseason? No, we've never said that. But LeBron James ain't no close to Michael Jordan. He ain't no Jerry West. He ain't no Kobe Bryant. He ain't no Tim Duncan. He ain't one of them guys that's going to perform. He ain't no Bill Russell. He's not one of these guys that's going to get it done when it matters most, more often than not. More often than not, LeBron James is not going to get it done. He ain't Larry Bird. He ain't Magic Johnson in the clutch. He's not on the level of those guys, man. And those are the facts. Those are just the facts. Those are some of the most clutchest and most competitive players in the history of the game. LeBron James ain't on that level, man. He's not a competitor like them dudes. He's not a closer like them dudes is. That's why you need a Kyrie Irving. You needed a Dwayne Wade, right? You needed them guys. You needed an Anthony Davis. And last night was more the same, guys. LeBron James, a -1 in the plus-minus. Anthony Davis, plus 19. So before any of the LeBron James fans start talking about Anthony Davis and how he scored 19 points, I believe, and had 10 rebounds or whatever he had, 3 blocks and whatever, the man was a plus 19, the plus minus. So whatever he was doing on the court was impacting the game enough that the man was a plus 19. He wasn't a plus 1 or a plus 3. The man was a plus 19. Austin Reeves had 6 turnovers and still was a plus 16, I believe. Still with 6 turnovers. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes the numbers don't always add up the way you think they're going to add up, guys. How many times have we seen LeBron James with all these turnovers and how it impacts the game? Because these turnovers come at the most inopportune times. or it comes when LeBron James is forcing up shots or trying to force a pass or stumbling and bumbling around because he cannot dribble the basketball. These are all LeBron James goof moments that goofs up the game. That is the reason why he's a negative 100, whatever the hell he is on the season. And the Lakers' record is what it is, despite LeBron James taking all these damn shots, not playing any damn defense, load managing on them, just not being that dude, not being a leader, not pushing these guys in practice. These are the facts. Just being a straight goof, man, not earning the respect, man. You doing the shoulder shrug with your team down with 40 seconds to go against the Detroit Pistons. You're doing the shoulder shrug, being guarded by Tobias Harris. Are you kidding me, man? Once again, delusion and the lack of self-awareness from LeBron James, refusing to live in the reality that we were talking about the other day. LeBron James wants to stay out of reality. He don't want to live in reality. He wants to stay in the Matrix. When we're all in reality, not LeBron James, man. And in his world, he did his thing. You can't blame him. He put up a triple-double last night. LeBron James has what, 6, 7 triple-doubles this season? And they've amounted to nothing. They've meant nothing. You're negative 100, whatever he is, during the season, which literally speaks to him not having an impact on the wins. The wins. So Anthony Davis has a cover for LeBron James, and it's more the same last night. The Lakers shot way more free throws than the Detroit Pistons. They had way more fouls called against the Detroit Pistons than against the Lakers. Go check it out, guys. Look how many fouls the starters for the Lakers had versus the starters for the Pistons. I told you guys, the entire team, or the entire starting lineup for the Pistons had more fouls than the entire team of the Lakers, guys. Just the starters from the Pistons had more fouls than the entire team of the Lakers, guys. Not to mention they shot 25 free throws, the Lakers, to the Pistons, I believe, 12 free throws. So this is what we're alluding to. And the Pistons still were able to win that game. Even though the referees were trying to goof the game up. Even though LeBron James gets all this help, the Pistons still were able to beat them. Because LeBron James can't make a shot when it matters most. He'll make those threes during the game. But at the end of the game, when it matters most, he's going to do what he does. He's going to throw up a brick. Not close, a brick. So bad it bounced over the backboard. LeBron for the game. Brick. This is what happens more often than not, guys. This is the facts, man. LeBron James cannot shoot free throws, and this is what we're saying. Why are you shooting all these threes? And that was the whole point of that post I put out the other day when I gave you guys a screenshot of where LeBron James is all-time in three-pointers attempted. This man has shot more threes than Reggie Miller. I want you guys to think about this. And look at the other players on that list. LeBron James is literally the only guy that's on that list that can't shoot free throws worth a damn. Worth a damn. The only guy on that list that's not considered a three-point shooter or a shooter in general. LeBron James can't shoot. You cannot even shoot free throws, but you've taken that 7,000 threes, and you have people, oh, it's the era he plays in. The era he plays in. Once again, LeBron James came in the NBA in 2003, 2004. This man did not come in the NBA when it was a shot-jacking, chucking league. And once again, that was never his game. So when you talk about adjusting and adapting your game, working on your game, right? Your overall game throughout the years, this is what we're talking about. LeBron James did not work on his game. He's not a three-point shooter. He still can't shoot free throws. But he's chucking up all these threes, lacking self-awareness, laziness on the court. And this is the same hypocrite LeBron James that just said the other day, the NBA has a three-point problem. Guys are chucking too many threes. Dude, you've taken over 7,000 threes and you can't shoot. So what does that say about you? This is why your game is ugly, basic, boring, and bland. This is why your teams are inconsistent. You take a lot of bad shots. I've said this all the time on it, guys. LeBron James takes bad shots often, and doesn't get critiqued or criticized for those things. This man chucks up a lot of bad shots where he comes down and just throws up a shot. No one touched the ball. LeBron James just comes down and chucks up a three. Or LeBron James is stumbling and bumbling around and he does an off-balance weird shot, hits the side of the backboard. How many times have you seen this? Oftentimes. And how many times have you seen LeBron James come down the court, flop for a foul call, throw up some shot, not get the foul call, and then he's arguing with the ref while the Lakers are playing 4-on-5. This is literally LeBron James' routine out there on the basketball court. Standing around, doing this, hands on hips, just standing around. That's LeBron James on the court. And that's what he did last night. And this is why the triple-double numbers means nothing, and why you have no impact on your team, and why your team is once again in the 7th seed. So again, the Lakers are battling in the play-in, and this is what they do every single year. And J.J. Redick gets exposed for, once again, drawing up a play for LeBron James at the end of the game. So the play they drew up worked to perfection. LeBron James had a wide open look at the top of the key, and he bricked it. Why is LeBron James taking that shot, J.J. Redick? Why would you not get Dalton Connect, Anthony Davis, Austin Reeves, Rui Hachimura, who actually, I believe, is leading the Lakers, I believe, in three-point percentage this year. I believe it's Rui Hachimura. So why would you not have your best three-point shooter taking that shot. Nope, you have to have Glory King James shoot it so that if he makes it, he could be celebrated. But then we know he's not going to make it. And then what does he do? He walks off the court. Walks off the court. Like a straight sore loser, like a little punk. Everyone knew he was going to miss it, man. I want you guys to realize that. There was no one in that arena when LeBron James rose up for that shot that felt good about it. No one. Any Laker fans watching at home, when LeBron James rose up for that three, did you think Kobe? Nope. Did you think Jordan? Did you think Jerry West or Larry Bird? You think any of them dudes? Nope. It was LeBron James raising up for that shot, and you knew deep down that shot wasn't going in, man. You guys know the facts, man. These are the facts. Once again, the Lakers lose another game because LeBron James out there stat padding that don't have no impact on the game. 28 points, 11 rebounds, 11 assists. Great for LeBron James. You're a -1 in the plus minus. You ain't playing no damn defense. You ain't hustling out there. You're doing the stupid corny shoulder shrug with your team down with 40 seconds to go. Where are you living, dude? You're not living in reality. Play some defense. Be a true leader. Stop taking so many damn shots. How is LeBron James leading the team in shots again? Every single game, this fool is taking all these shots. You've taken away from your team, man. I told you, they got to put LeBron James on the bench and play for 25 minutes or don't start this guy. They got to do something, man. JJ Redick got to do something as a coach. You guys know the deal, man. I'll catch you guys on the next one.